What's up, everybody? And I made a mistake out of the gate already.
What's up?
I just clicked the wrong thing because like I'm using a different setup. So like normally the show video thing is normally like here somewhere and it's here now. So
Oh,
yeah,
different.
it's in a different spot because you use a different PC. So hey, welcome everybody. Good afternoon. Good Saturday. Welcome to the Goku. Welcome to episode 25 of the Goku and Kev show. I'm the host, Kev the Galaxybender, and joining me as always, my main man and co-host Goku Black. Man, what's going on today?
Everybody,
How you doing, man?
you
How
know,
are
like a
you?
villain, you already know, like things are getting better.
Okay, so tell me, how tell me how better that's going, man. Like, talk to me. How you doing? I want to know how you doing.
Well, I won't get all in the personal
Nah, I
life.
gotta get
You
into the
already know,
personal stuff.
but
Yeah.
shit's happened and things are just getting better in that category, I guess I should say. But like,
So,
then on top of that, like Xbox video game wise, I've been not too much of a spoiler, but I've been like getting the beta test stuff. Been
yeah.
really fun, dude. It's
Yeah.
been really fun. And like, remember when we did Jitsu Squad and you were doing like all the other stuff I don't want to bring up because it didn't make it. It sucks.
Right.
But like when you were doing that stuff, you were telling me like this is frustrating. This is you can see the part. Well, when you were showing me videos, you said you could see the part where I just put the controller down and had to walk away from it because it just gets frustrating. And I totally understand because it was almost like they were like making the bots harder because I could tell sometimes when I was in a room with live people, because you could do like live actions and like wave and kind of, do stuff.
Mhm.
But then if I'm in a full room and there's 60 individuals and not one of them wave back at me, I'm in a room full of bots.
Gotcha.
And I could tell that they were purposely doing that. And like it felt like the difficulty was going up too. Like they were testing me.
And I can tell you why that is as well. So yeah, you experienced exactly
Go
what I
ahead.
did. So I mean, the reason why that is because you're going to have to experience things that, well, first of all, they're trying to get it balanced to see if a human, if this is, if this challenge is passable or balanced and fair for a human to be able to complete it. That's the first thing. So you're going to experience things that are like way harder, that's unbalanced, and it gets frustrating.
It was
Yeah,
rough,
it
dude.
gets real
It was
frustrating.
rough.
So
But it was also like kind of like a good escape from Rocket League, though.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, the only thing I will say, because the game isn't out yet, they say that it's going to drop like end of summer, beginning fall.
Hmm.
So all I'll do is, hint out there if you ever type in Mario Kart meets Battle Royale on
Hmm.
YouTube, you'll find the game that I'm beta testing, especially because they already beta tested on stream.
Hmm.
So there are videos of other people that have played it.
Hmm.
Because at some point, like I said, it was getting frustrating.
Right.
So I went to YouTube because let me tell you, if you have any questions, just look it up on YouTube. Somebody's made a video about it. For real.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it. It looks cool. It's definitely not the game I would play because it's a battle royale game,
Yep.
and it's like I hate that loop of like here's the problem. I like getting back into the game instantly because I have a short attention span. It's just what it is.
Well,
Even in any game when I die, like for instance, Rainbow Six, they had it was like elimination. You get killed and you out for the rest of the round. They had it to where you can get back in really quick. You can just jump in another game, or if you're with your party, you wait.
I was gonna say like
Like, and that's not fast enough.
the lobby. Oh, it's not.
No, that's what I'm saying. People don't. I'm trying to get people to understand. When I die, I want to be moving again right away,
You want to
like
respawn,
immediate.
basically.
Like Halo is almost way too long. You see what I'm saying?
The
That's like
5 second countdown.
eternity for me. Even Call of Duty does it perfect because as soon as you hit X, you're right back into it.
Yeah.
X Defiant, it's it's 1 millisecond too slow, but it's fine. I
So
can
there
deal with
is a
that.
timer on it.
Yeah, it's like but it's so fast though. Like it's really quick.
Okay,
It's
that's
like
good.
it's usually like 2 seconds, if or like 1 or 2 seconds. So, but I have very very short attention span. I need action right now. So that's the whole problem with any type of. I've played some before, but that's just that doesn't people when people I discuss this with other people. They take it as I'm saying the game is bad. I'm like, you have to remove your emotions. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's not for me, you know. So, but yeah, like I saw it though. It looked cool as hell.
It is. It's really fun. It really is fun. Like I said, I'm beta testing it, so I get, like you said, the bad end sometimes, and it gets frustrating. But the times when I was just playing it, like I said, it was a really enjoyable game. I do see myself continue playing it when it does release.
hmm
I actually do see myself playing it, and it's been a while since like I've even wanted to play any kind of a Mario Kart. You
hmm
know what I mean? Like
I really like Sonic and All Stars Racing Transform.
that looks really cool. I'm so salty. I can't,
You
because you
actually
have to
can play
emulate it,
it.
don't you?
No, no.
How do you play it?
I play it on PC. There's multiple ways you can play it on Xbox.
Is it?
Yeah, like they
Is it
just
the Game Pass?
it may not be in Game Pass. I'm not sure. But I do know, like hell, they gave it away as a games with gold game before. I'm sad that you probably missed it, but
Mhm.
it's backwards compatible. And not only that, they just increased the frame rate. They unlocked the frame rate, so it runs at 60 frames per second.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
So if
the
you
game
ever, if, and it goes on sale all the time,
and
and you still will be able to buy it after the Xbox store closes because it's backwards compatible.
and like the way that it was like you would transform from like car to boat to airplane was seamless and was
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's what really like I was like, wow, I wish I
Yeah.
had that game.
Well, you can like it's free to purchase, like available. Well, not free, but it's available to
I'm looking
purchase.
for it.
Yeah. So definitely check it. It's called Sonic and All Stars Racing Transform. It is
It's a
a
really good game.
really good racing game. So, but yeah, it's cool. That one game, like I said, I watched some of the footage of it. I really like colors
Yeah,
and stuff like that. So it's
it
a
is.
very
It's
bright
a
and
very
colorful
pretty
game,
game.
and it's very well animated
Yep.
too. So, but just wanted to give people a heads up. This is our first time we're streaming on a new setup, so we probably will have technical difficulties. Just to give you the heads up, I'm using
Murphy.
another PC. I'm using another different type of sound suppression technology. So, you know, quality may vary. So I do apologize in advance, but
And
this
this is a really old game we're playing.
well, it's not even that it's the old game, but it's the fact that this setup is completely different than how I normally stream. Normally, I stream on one PC, and that's just it. The game is played on the PC, and I'm broadcasting from it. But here, I'm broadcasting from a PC, and then the whole different one.
Yeah, not the normal one.
Yeah, yeah, a whole different one, mind you. And then we're streaming a console into it. So we're going. Hopefully, it sounds fine.
We did do a couple
We
tests to
did a
make
couple
sure.
tests,
So
so we'll see. But yeah, Disney is doing really bad. You remember I was telling you about that the other
yeah,
day?
man.
Like people are walking away from Disney and choice for Tubi because like you like Tubi.
Yeah,
You
no, not
watched it.
to be
Yeah,
Pluto.
no, you like I know you like Pluto, but I'm talking about they're walking away from it for Tubi. Yeah, and you watch some Tubi though, don't you? I know you like
No,
Pluto, but you don't watch
no,
Tubi?
I don't use it.
Really?
I don't
Really?
use it.
You should
I,
check it out.
I have it, but I don't use it because
Tubi.
it's like Pluto TV has
Right.
a lot of everything. Like it has like dedicated on demand kind of channels, and then it
Mhm.
has live
Mhm.
TV too. So
But get this though. So their Tubi is set to take Disney Plus and market share. So think about that for a second. Like they're set to take
and that's
Disney Plus,
free.
and it's free. It's all ad based. So that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, give it a look.
I will.
I've watched some stuff on there before, and I have Plex. You see what I'm
I
saying?
will.
It's
I
just
will.
sometimes like I'll be like scrolling and I'll find something I don't have, and I don't feel like getting it right away, so I'll just watch it. You know
And
what
you
I
know
mean?
what? Maybe I have used it a couple times because like I will go through Plex and find stuff, and it'd be like, well, he doesn't have it on there, but you can go and watch it here, and
Right.
it'll
You
send you the
because you
link.
can link your other accounts to Plex and it'll do that for you, and I think that's super cool.
That is awesome.
But it's crazy because what ended up happening is a lot of people don't know. Like Fox, I think it's Fox Corp. I think is the name of the company, and they were Fox, and they sold a bunch of assets, Hulu, they a ton of stuff to Disney for like 80 something. What was it, 80 something $billion? 80 like 80 it was 77 something 70 to 80 billion somewhere in there. So they sold all those assets and stuff because Disney Plus, like Disney's trying to pad Disney Plus, trying to make it a good service. And then they go and buy Tubi for like 440 million. And now they're more profitable than Disney Plus. more profitable, and they're set to take market share. So,
That's
and
crazy.
the funny thing is because like honestly, like it's all that ESG and DEI shit.
I was just gonna say
That's what
who's
it
really
is.
running these
It's
companies,
look,
but we're gonna talk about that more later. So
yeah, like and here's the thing, like the X-Men 97, like it's got some DI shit in it, but besides that, people say it's great.
really,
Yeah, people say it's good. Yeah, yeah. And here's the thing, I'm going to watch it because I want to give everything a chance that I may be interested in. Like I tell
yeah,
people like, hey, like you have all this shit out here, and if you don't want it like that, you have to be vocal about it because like we've sat and not done nothing and look what's happening. You have to speak up, like, hey, at least say I don't like this.
yeah.
But long story short, like the writing and stuff in it and is really good. Animation is kind of poor because they didn't spend that much money on it, but
Hmm.
overall, people say it's a hit. But the sad thing is, people don't even want to watch it because of what's been associated. It's associated with stank.
I'm fearful that it's gonna have
Yeah,
a bunch of that.
yeah. A lot of people are going to be hypersensitive to that now, and they don't even want to give it a try. And
Yeah,
and
that's why I haven't jumped on board yet.
we've talked about that like
Yeah,
before, even off stream, like that is poison the well, so to speak.
a
Like
lot off
people,
stream.
yeah, people are going to be like looking at everything like that, and then there's going to be some instances where that's not even the case, and you won't know it. You see what I'm saying? So that happened, but also I might have to. I don't know, man. Like Bloodstain, it is a good game, but like it is just I'm not feeling it.
Really,
It has everything you want
you
in
were
it.
all geeked up about it.
It's I mean, here's the problem with it, man. Like the combat just doesn't feel good. That's
Is
a
it clunky? Is
no.
it slow?
It just doesn't look like it animates right. I don't know, man. Like
Mm.
after coming off Symphony of the Night, like Mr. Black Love had told me about this too. He was like, yeah, he said he played both of them, and it's good. It is a good game, and I don't even get lost in it because I'm using a map and stuff and a guide,
Yeah.
and it's easy to find a way around, and there's a lot of crafting and there's a ton of stuff to do. Like it is just like the combat is. Man, I just don't, I can't put my finger on it. It's just something feels off. And the art style, like, that is a real big turnoff to me.
What? What happened?
It's just,
You were geeked up at
no,
first?
not about, no, I was never geeked up about the
Not
art
about the
style.
art style?
Yeah, I've always
Maybe I'm
stressed that.
thinking of something else.
I'm talking about the Castlevania like game I've been playing. What game you thinking I'm talking about?
Thinking of the one that you were gonna get on PS5.
Oh, you talking about Stellar Blade? No,
Yeah.
I didn't even play that yet. Shit.
Yes, you played that.
No, I'm talking about Bloodstain, the
Yeah, I know.
Castlevania game.
Castlevania one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that game. But yeah, like I'm just the combat feels kind of weird. Like I mean, it just visually, like I'm like it's not ugly either. Because I'm looking at it like it's a good looking game, but just for that style, like it just animates really weird. The impact when you hit stuff doesn't feel right.
Mm.
And I put in Record of Vados War, and that game feels awesome. And it's because it's done in pixel art, man. I really think they should have pixel arted that game. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and finish it because it's a good game, but like, I just man, it feels like a generic Castlevania game. That's what it feels like to me, man. Like, and I know that sounds bad. It has more stuff than most Castlevania games that you
Yeah,
would
that's
want,
what you were
man.
showing me.
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff, but it just feels. I think they used the wrong graphics engine, man. Like visually, it doesn't match how I think that game should be. If anybody's played Symphony of the Night, and I'm telling you, you play Symphony of the Night,
Yeah,
have you?
yeah.
I would recommend doing is go play Symphony of the Night again just to see how it feels. You've been playing it recently, haven't you?
Mm-mm.
No, that's K and Monkey. But go back and play it, and then like play that game like one day, and like you'll know what I'm talking about, man. So I don't know, man. It's just something about it really bugs me. I don't know. I think this game called Guacamelee it's a Metroidvania type game, and
Really?
it's like Hispanic. It's cool as fuck, dude. And
It's
like you're a luchador, and
yeah.
like all your abilities is like wrestling, like
Yeah.
wrestling moves and shit, like power drivers and uppercuts.
That's what's up.
And it's a Metroidvania and side scroller, and
That's cool though.
the art is like a flat style, like the like Samurai Jack. It kind of looks like that.
Okay.
There's no outline.
Yeah.
It's just all color,
Yeah.
color to the edge. And so you would think like that game, I wouldn't like it because it's not pixel and the combat would be bad because same complaints I have with Bloodstain.
Yeah.
No, it's totally not that. Combat is fucking awesome in Guacamelee. Like you get the power drive dudes, fucking
It's
you
probably
do
is.
combos. Boom, boom, boom. No, oh, this is like these are legit
It
games.
got really.
Guacamelee and Guacamelee 2. There's two of them. Yeah.
So they really got published and everything.
Drinkbox was the developer. But yeah, they're man. And
That's
then
what's up.
the way that you know how like in Castlevania, like you can turn to the bat and the mist and stuff like that. Well, here you have different moves. Like you have this one move where you can you would jump and like do this fucking rocket punch. Like your wrestling moves is ways that you traverse through the game.
That's cool.
It's a cool game. So I might fucking start that over and start playing that on stream, dude. Like
I like those.
it's a good game,
I
dude.
like that too.
It's and it has a lot of different like memes in it and shit like
Yeah.
that. It's big on that. So, but also X Defiant launched, and you
Yeah.
see me been playing that,
Yes, yeah.
and it has issues. Like I like the game, but it has issues. Like the one of the main issues, man, I see right away. Like it has the characters hitboxes or something. The game is either it's these three problems. Game's too fast, character has too much health, hitboxes are too small. You
Hmm.
see what I'm saying? So think about it. If you're trying to aim in a game that's that fast, your bullet's gonna miss a lot.
Yeah, especially with a small hit.
Yeah, it's just like they need to either increase the hitbox or slow the game down. It's something they need to do. And then like it at times it will have like networking issues. Like you will make it far around the corner and it just drop. You see
Sheesh.
what I'm saying? But that's no. And here's the thing. I'm fine with all that stuff being in there because it's a free game, and I'm gonna talk about it again on the show. It's a free game, and they just launched it. It's not even a whole week old.
Yeah.
So it's a free game. They just launched it. They're gonna update it and fix. So I'm waiting to see how things shake out.
Yeah.
But for free, it's not bad. It's free.
Yeah.
Like, and it is super grindy. Like the unlock shit,
I know
super
it's watching.
grindy,
Yeah.
and that's fine because it's free. And like, here's the one thing I
See
won't
who's
like.
hurting? Nobody.
Here's the one thing I won't like. If the stuff in the battle pass that you can earn, if well, actually, the battle pass is actually going by pretty fast, but I haven't really dove into it yet. I've just been trying to grind guns, and I haven't figured out the mechanics on how unlocks work in regards to the battle pass. I haven't really looked at it.
Is there two tiers? Is there like the
I have not
basic and
looked
the
at it.
premium?
I have not looked at it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I have not
Okay.
looked at
You
the
haven't
battle
looked
pass.
at the battle
Yeah,
pass.
after a match, I see that bar, but I back out. I don't fuck with it. I haven't did anything, so I don't know anything about how it works. Bless you, brother.
Sorry.
No, you're okay. So, but I just been messing with trying to level up guns because you need guns in that fucking game. Like you need attachments.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
you need them. It makes a huge difference.
So
But
you might want to check on the battle pass then.
well, not really. Not for attachments. I
Oh
need attachments. That
yeah.
means just playing with the gun and then completing. Well, yeah, just using the gun.
Yeah.
That would unlock your attachments. And then like to unlock certain guns is you have to complete certain challenges that are not hard, but it basically like and it's not. I wouldn't even call it Call of Duty because it when you look at it, you would think it's Call of Duty because it looks like that. But there's a lot of games that you can look like that has that ADS. Like if somebody didn't like, for instance, people didn't play games. You put Rainbow Six Siege up next to Call of Duty, they'll think it's the same game or even Battlefield. You see what I'm saying?
Battlefield. Yeah.
Because just simple fact, you have that ADS. That's what people associate it with. The aim down the sight.
Yeah.
Because Call of Duty was
First
like
person.
they were like, I don't know if they were the first game to do that. They may have been the first game to like nail that to get that ADS like how it is in the game where you just fucking right down the middle of the screen. So if you look at the game itself, it's basically a arcade hero shooter.
Okay.
The game is it's team based. There's no kill streaks. There's no perks. There's no team deathmatch. It's all objective based. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's just hero abilities. It's a hero arcade shooter.
Yep. Yep.
So I like it, but it has problems that need to be fixed. There's accessibility problems.
Yeah.
Like
The multiple people.
you can't cancel your ADS with Sprint, which is
Yeah.
stupid.
That's stupid.
Yeah, so hopefully they fix that stuff. I've been in the discords and stuff like that, just checking it out. So, but yeah, like, and I think that's going to cause Microsoft to put Call of Duty on Game Pass because that's been a thing.
Oh yeah.
That's been a thing. So
Yeah. They were talking about that. You said that last show, didn't you?
yeah, so yeah, they made well not last show. It wasn't on the show. It was
Oh,
like
we were just us.
just
Yeah.
talking. Yeah,
But yeah,
so
yeah, I remember you telling me that they were going to put it on Game Pass, and
yeah,
they
that's.
said that they,
It,
Activision, that they weren't going to do that, right?
I remember they said they
Yeah.
wasn't gonna do that.
Yeah.
Now they're rethinking
Yeah,
it
they're redoing it. Yeah.
because they need a lot of subscriptions. So And then there was a free Stellar Blade thing that happened because the whole people were mad because they censored some outfits.
Yep.
You hear, yeah.
Yep.
So what ended up happening in my mind, I'm like, did they really win? Like people were like, there was this big petition, a ton of people signed it, and it did get the developers to respond. But here's my thing, like what the developers did, they didn't uncensor the other outfits. They just put two more outfits that are very similar to the ones that were uncensored.
Yeah.
It splits the difference, but on principle. That's not in my mind. That's not the same thing,
Yeah.
because here's how I look at it. Like those outfits could have been already ready to go.
Yeah. They
So
might have had those already as a backup and
not even a backup. Just that game has a ton of costumes. It probably just it could have. I'm not saying that this is conjecture. I don't know.
yeah.
This could have been just some costumes they already some other assets they had. Because when you make a game, as you
Yeah.
know, in
Extra
Jitsu Squad,
assets.
I got stuff. I have assets that the
Jump
regular.
World has the
Just
same
saying.
thing.
For Jitsu Squad specifically, let's talk about this game. That I
Yeah.
have assets that are in that game that are not available to the public. Is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah, yeah, you're
That's what
right.
I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you're right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this could be the same case. They could have been just some
It was
assets of.
fun too when we play that.
Well, yeah, but think about Shift Up and Stellar Blade. They could have those costumes just sitting there, like, hey, these were costumes we're going to put in the game anyway. Let's say that, hey, we hear you. Let's talk to the community so we can win back some goodwill. We hear you. Here's some outfits, and my thing is like I don't understand it. There are outfits in that whole game that are way more revealing than the ones that they censor. It makes no sense. That's what I don't get this. And on top of that, there's other games where, like in Baldur's Gate 3, where you can have bear sex. You can have sex with a fucking animal, and that's acceptable.
I mean,
You see
they're
what I'm
they're
saying?
actually missing stuff.
And then in The Last of Us 2 or some shit like that, I think there was like some full on sex in that.
You were telling me about that one yesterday.
It's just hypocritical, and I don't like it. So, but the thing is, they put out that update for those outfits. Did they really win? I don't know. I just that's my take on it.
Yeah, that would be your take because I
So
I can't.
I
I
have no
haven't played
idea.
it. I don't even know exact
I haven't
details.
played it. I mean, but you see it. Like the thing is, like you just people posting, like, oh yeah, they did censor it. The evidence is there,
Yeah,
So you don't need to even play it to see it. Like, I haven't played the shit, but my thing is like, let's look at the principle. Why not just uncensor the two outfits? If it's that big a deal,
yeah. Give us the OC, the
Yeah.
original
So
content.
get it, man. So, but in the interest full disclosure, none of my views and opinions represent either of my employers. I'm sure the same for Goku.
Yes, sir.
Very casual show. However, the content is very mature, so viewer discretion is advised. Our show is a mix of Let's Play and random game news. My goal is not to profit, but my hope is to introduce people to some games they may find interesting, and this will be kept grimy from the basement.
I mean, from the base.
All right, so this is what I'm going to do. Like I said, it's a new process, so y'all got to give me some time. So Goku, my good man, talk to me. We
The
moving on to the backlog.
Zacklogs.
What you been playing, man? Talk to me.
Bro.
So what's this game called? So for the people who don't have video, they can know what it is. What's this
I
game called?
will. And that's why I started with the word
Bro,
bro,
bro.
because this game is called Bro Royale.
All right.
It's a mobile game on Android. It just came out on Android. I want to say they've been obviously working on it.
Is it on iOS? I'm sure it
It's
is.
it's it's on iOS and Apple
Well,
now.
iOS is Apple.
Oh, okay, my
Yeah,
bad. Yeah, it's on Android. Like they
yeah,
got it on everything. At first, it wasn't on Apple,
yeah.
but it's like a really cool little game to play on your phone. Like I really like it. I've gotten into it a lot. I've been kind of like I want to say like he's not obviously the developer, but he's like top 100 group of the ranking. Like somebody who's been playing the game. I want to say he probably was a beta tester at one point. It really kind of seems that way.
Mhm.
And it's like got really cool. We kind of actually started our own little clan, like where things are kind of going. Like got a little server going on Discord. Like,
So what genre would you
oh,
classify
sorry,
this game?
I started getting down the rabbit hole.
Well,
But so, all right, so the way this game kind of plays is like there's like 5 or 6 different modes.
mhm,
You know what I mean?
mhm,
And like they're each kind of like the main objective is to kill the terrors. They call them terrors, but
mhm.
obviously they look like terrorists.
Uh,
And like I love all the little puns, like the Rambo looking guy,
Like Broforce. Do
like
you remember the game
Broforce.
Broforce?
Like that guy looks like Mr. T, but and his name is Mr. T T E
Smell like
A,
a tea
spelled like a
bag.
tea cup, tea
Like a cup
sipping
of tea.
tea.
Yeah.
Like it's funny. And there's like a RoboCop guy, and there's like an Indiana Jones looking guy, and there's a Sub-Zero looking guy. I play with the Sub-Zero guy a lot. That's kind of my main at this point right now.
So like, what's the objective? Like, what
So
happens when
my
you
bad.
spawn
You're
in?
supposed to. It's usually like uh four four players, either 2v2 or a free for all,
Okay.
and you guys are trying to kill the terrorists, and they drop coins, and you put the coins in the barrel, and it's like whoever has the most coins at the end of the match pretty much
Oh, so it's kind of
wins.
like a terrorist hunt.
Yeah, it is. And it's
Okay.
like everybody has
It's
their
AI.
little,
AI is in it too.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they control all the little terrorists. And then
Okay.
so like it's kind of like everybody has their own like special little abilities. Like the Rambo guy throws like a little stun grenade, and that's how you actively affect the other
That's what I was getting ready to
players
ask. How can you shoot the other
because
players?
you can't actually physically like shoot them with your gun.
Uh-huh.
That is for the terrorists,
Okay.
but you got these little bro powers, and that's like you can actively affect the other
I got
players. And so like the stun grenade like makes them completely immobilized and they can't attack or anything. And like the Mr. T guy throws down a net and it like makes them stop and it makes them like take more damage if one of the
you.
terrorists start
Okay,
being
I got
local.
you.
So that's how like you get ahead against other
Give
people.
head.
No, not
Ah!
get
I'll tell you
ahead.
why I said
But then
that.
like other people, like some of the characters are kind of like broken, I almost want to say, because like their powers are to like any coins that a person has on them,
Uh,
they can actively like siphon that into them.
oh, okay. That's
So
weird.
like you're taking like coins like literally out of the hands of your opponents.
Mhm.
Like and like some of them, like there's a little chick that looks like fucking Laura Croft. We
Oh,
call her
okay.
Claire, and her move fucking does exactly that, dude. Like
Because she's a Tomb Raider.
yes,
Makes
and
sense.
she fucking raids your fucking coins, bro.
That's dope. No, I said that because there's a game called Plumbers Don't Wear Ties in the 3DO, and he's having this interview with a girl, and he said that's how around he was telling her to do something because she was applying for a job,
Yeah,
and he was like, "That's how we give head around here. I mean, get a head around here."
sheesh.
And what's cool about it, the girl who was interviewing the actress, her name is I think it's Jean Bassan, and she was a wrestler for Glow back in the day. She was Hollywood. She was actually the first Hollywood.
Yeah.
And you can pay to wrestle her. That's funny.
So neither the case, like it seems like the game's really kind of just got to both Android and iOS.
Oh, okay.
Like it's a brand new game,
Uh-huh.
and there's still like issues. Like it seems like there's only one server that they're using right now, and it's
Mm.
in Europe.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
so like
tough
I've found like it's better for me to play later at night
because of the
because I
time
have a
difference.
yeah, because I actually have a better connection for some reason. Like I don't
Mm.
get dropped as much. Like I don't like, and that sucks too. Like because there's like streaks that you're supposed to try to get sometimes. So like if you get kicked from a match, you automatically forfeit. So
You
you've
lose your
actually taken
streak.
a loss already. So then you have to like try to like save it. You can save it sometimes with
That's too
gem,
bad.
but still like that's
Yeah,
wasting stuff.
that sucks. It's
And
just the way
so,
it is, though.
but they've also because I'm also a part of their or an official server also, and I talk on there, and I've like found bugs for them too.
Mm.
Like I tried connecting my controller because it
Right.
said you could connect the controller. All the buttons were off. I found that it was like two of the triggers worked
Uh-huh.
at you could do it manually and fire those. But then it was like I had to push the basically on an Xbox controller, I had to push like the start button.
Mm.
That was one of the
The
moves.
menu button, yeah.
But the actual
The Xbox
Xbox
home
button,
button,
the
yeah.
home button,
Yeah, the
was
guide button,
actually
yeah.
one of the attacks. So you'd be like all awkward if you were trying to use a controller. So
The,
I just went back to using the
they
phone,
call it the
little touchscreen,
claw technique.
the claw.
Yeah, because you play Monster Hunter on PSP, it's how the controls are all messed up. You just
Yeah,
like, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That's the claw
the
technique that they were
claw
trying
tech.
to. So
I'm
and I
glad you're able to find that though, because I've like one of the things that made me stop playing mobile games is like they're like, hey, yeah, a controller supported, and you connect it, and it's like
and the buttons are way
buttons are
buggy.
messed up and it's not tuned right. You can't like this one game I had to hold the left stick in, like push it in a sprint and hold it so your thumb's like,
That was actually like that was how you manually fired the regular gun. So
oh,
you had to click it in and hold it and then aim,
imagine
and
trying to
that's how
run and
you.
do that.
Yeah, no, that's and it was with the
I
run
know,
one
I
too.
know.
So
Yeah,
then like you're basically just aiming in front of you at all times. Like you
yeah,
weren't actually. I explained that. I put it on their little bug thing
yeah.
and it was cool. I got a response, and they're like, "Thank you, good looking out." And then there was another. It was like it was a text error basically.
Mm.
It had said, kill this many terrors with, and it just said character,
Oh, okay,
and
yeah.
didn't have a picture or anything. And they've done other ones where it did.
I know why that happens.
It was just a text
No, I
error,
know
most
why
likely.
though now. I can understand the code.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Like
yeah, yeah. Because we
there's
use
just
classes and stuff.
there's just something that's missing, and that's
Yeah,
going really well, by the way.
I
It's going
know.
awesome. Yeah, it's going awesome. So,
And then you can talk about it in a sec, but and then so like
nah, it's
they
cool.
they like they noticed that so the forum is active is what I would at least say.
Mhm,
Their official act
mhm.
their official forum. And so they've actually said like when updates are coming and when they'll get better servers and things like that. So
Uh,
like right now the game it's still a really good game. Like I used to play this other mobile game called Tanks a lot.
mhm.
I've totally like stopped playing that and all this is the only thing that I play on my phone now.
Okay. Well, that's
And
cool, man. Like the last mobile game, actually, the last mobile game I played on my phone, like, well, I wouldn't say played on my phone, but the last mobile game I played actually was a Doom RPG
yeah,
because somebody just ported it to Windows so you can play it there. I might stream that. Like, it's a fun game,
that's cool.
but it's a phone game, so the controls are like grid based. I
Okay.
think you probably like it.
I probably would because
It's
I do
fun.
like shit like that.
It's a role playing game. It's
Yeah,
cool,
the role,
man.
yeah.
It's like a
But
strategy tactics game, but
and
yeah.
then so yeah, like with that also in mind, like you can also upgrade each of your little bros, and then like you can get like different guns too, and it like they have different effects. They still generally shoot the same kind of weapon, but
Uh-huh.
you can change the effect of what it does or the range of it.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Like more accuracy or better
More
range.
accuracy. Some of them will be like they're already accurate, so then they'll get one that's more like a shotgun,
Oh,
so it
okay.
does more damage, but it's shorter range.
So they have women in it too, right?
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
they
There's
call them bros or hoes?
no, they're still bros.
Oh, that's weird.
I
Well,
want to
that's what
say
society is. They want yeah, that's how
they're
it is
still
nowadays.
bros. This
It'd
is
be
the
an
bro
outrage.
team.
I know it'd be an outrage. They call them hoes, though, wouldn't it?
It would be
It would
interesting.
be
It
interesting,
would
yeah, for the
be
league.
yeah. They would probably be pretty pissed off a
Yeah,
couple places, but
some wouldn't care.
some wouldn't care.
Yeah.
And I want to say that like the developers, they seem to be
Homies over hoes. Homies
like
over.
there's
I
a
seen
lot
that.
of so in the server there's like translators. So that's
Okay.
another thing too, is like this game has already been all around the world because like in the server, like some of the higher level players, they're Russian.
Man, I found out about the most fucking weirdest games dealing
And
with you. That's
then
why I
there's
like
like
fucking with you. Like
and
the
then there's
Elder
like a
game.
lot of Hispanic people that play this
Is it?
game. Like I'm not exactly sure. Like I want to say like South America and probably, like it seems like
Probably Brazil,
the
man.
one dude that I talked to, he said he lives in Bolivia.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it seems like it's got a lot of Hispanic following. And then, like I said, there's also a couple Russian people on there. There was like I seen somebody talking in Turkish, I think it was. Like that's what the translator said it translated his language from. Like so it's already global game. And it's like I said, only probably been out maybe a month, maybe two,
Let me
like
ask you a question.
officially. Go ahead.
Why do you always find these quirky games?
Dude, I don't know.
Like you just find them.
They find
Is
me.
that what happened? How did
It,
you how did you run into this one?
so I was playing tanks a lot, and it was just
That's
and
funny.
it was an ad that popped up.
See these fucking ads, man. That's why I have ad blockers. I would have never. That's probably why I don't know a lot of shit. I have all kinds of ad blockers. I would have never saw this shit.
But yeah, and the ad popped up, and I was like, huh, that kind of looks kind of like tanks a lot already. The way I'm,
Is it the
you know.
same developer?
No,
Okay, I
no,
just
no, no.
wonder.
These
Publisher, any chance? Because you know, developer, publisher, two different things.
possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know who published it,
Oh, okay.
but
But you like it, right? You
I
like
do
it.
like it. I do
Free
like
to
it.
play.
Free to play.
Okay, there you go.
And it has like its own little battle pass
Yep.
and
Every,
tiers on that too.
everything has a battle pass now.
Everything that
If
has
it's
a
free to
battle.
play for
Yep,
most part, yeah.
exactly. Because that's how they kind of make their money, and that's the thing. Like, if
Well,
it's a good game and I like it, then I'll support
here's
it and I'll actually get like the battle pass and
here's my
stuff.
thing, man. If it's free to play, I can't argue how you monetize. Like you really argue too much how you monetize. I
Agreed.
mean, I can criticize. I can't argue because it's your product. You can do what you want with it. But I can't I can criticize certain things. Like, but be fair. That's the thing. People like Path of Exile has a good model. Warframe has a good
So
model.
before
A lot of other free to play games do. And if you're gonna make a free to play game, you got to make money.
before you jump to your
Yeah.
your games and stuff, I want to do a quick update, I guess. Like Rocket League, I am generally out of gold now, thank God. But plats are just gold four. That's what I'm gonna call them,
Well,
gold
yeah. I
four.
mean, you sweating now, man.
Yeah, no, I'm not sweating.
That's the thing about X
There,
Defiant. Like
there's
the
still like people that whiff really bad and just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do it somewhat too, but it's like it's I don't know how some of these guys are.
I mean, it's all ranked though, right?
It's all
Yeah,
ranked.
that's why X Defiant is like that ranked to be skill based, but unranked social is not supposed to. But I
But
don't
it still
believe it.
does.
Yeah, yeah, it still
It still
does.
puts you
Yeah,
generally in the same
they say
group
it.
of people that you would be playing in ranked,
They
even
say
if it
it
doesn't go to
don't.
your ranking.
They say it don't. X Defiant, it does too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bullshit. So I believe you.
But yeah, so Rocket League, at least I'm generally not a gold three.
uh,
Because, like I said, I whiff and do some fucked up shit a little bit too, but I don't understand why some of these guys are like that too,
excuse me.
doing the shit they're doing. You know what I mean? Like, they are really bad.
Can't explain it, man. People,
No.
people will be people.
Yeah.
But check out Bro Royale, Bro Royale.
Yeah.
It's on,
And
and it
then,
can be found on Android and iOS. And then what else was you gonna say?
yeah, and then Power World, I haven't really fucked too much with that. I'm just waiting for it to be completed, and then
All
I'll
right.
probably get back on that.
All right. So let me do this. Let's see if I can do this right. All right. Okay, I did it right. All right, good job. I did it right for once.
Uh,
Okay.
all right.
Because first of all, it's the monitor, the controls are in a different location. They're further away from me, so it's hard to see. I have poor eyesight. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I
them
was
little ass
just
bars
about
down
to
there.
ask what game that was, but then I
The
saw the
Ascent,
note.
baby. Yeah, the Ascent. Yeah, that's the only game I've been playing,
We've
really.
been grinding it, dude. It's
Yeah.
fun.
So this game is called Ascent for people who haven't, who are not watching it. And me and Goku been playing it, but I've been really like grinding it out. And I want to. I think I may have talked about this game. It is a twin stick shooter. Like they call it a RPG and stuff like that. In my opinion, it's not. It's a twin stick shooter. Well, it's
It
just
has
a.
RPG elements.
Well, here's the thing. Like all your guns have infinite ammo, but like that doesn't matter. Like you get killed a lot in this game. It's kind of like your guns are just like you're shooting a power. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like if you were playing on RPG. So I can get why they say that. But there is reload times and stuff like that.
yeah.
But you can upgrade your guns through a blacksmith, you get armor, you get different like equipment.
And that's the part I was thinking of when I said it's RPG.
Yeah, it has RPG elements in it for sure, but they classify it as a role playing game, and it has couch co op. I think it's maybe 4 players. I think that's what it
Four,
is.
dude. They were just showing four people up there.
And it's played from an isometric view, and you get a ton of different like abilities, different grenade types. You get all kinds of different augments. There's all types of stuff you can do for this being a small indie game too. Like
And
it's really
it's like
cool.
really graphical too. Like,
Yeah, they used Unreal 5 for it. So like visually, yeah, that's one thing we were
it
talking
looks
about
really
the
good.
other day. Like you look in the world, especially if you're playing on PC, because it has ray tracing. That's what I was telling you why ray tracing is like really important for a game to look like that because the reflections and stuff like that is all ray traced, and And then it is a really, really good looking game for it being an indie game like this and being isometric. And not only that, the world is alive.
Yeah.
Like NPCs will run from you and
Yeah,
stuff. They react to
we were
you
just
and
kind of
shit like
strolling down
that.
the road, and I was like, "Look at this! It's a group of those little ones,
Yeah.
just like kind of all taking turns kicking that big one,
Beating up on a guy, and like you see people up on the balcony just smoking cigarettes, having a conversation.
shooting the breeze."
Yeah, yeah, literally. Like
And we're smoking motherfuckers down on the street, like
the world is alive. So what's cool about the game, there are really no classes per se. Like
yeah,
you create a generic character, and then there's like just a ton of different abilities and skills, and you do a build.
yeah,
You do a build, and
yeah.
like different like augments and stuff are affected by when you level your character up. There's different attributes that are affected, and then those affect how effective your augments and things are. So
Yeah.
it's really neat. Not a hard game to understand, but it really, honestly, man, this is just a solid ass twin stick shooter. That's what I
Yeah.
call it. And I am a twin stick shooter junkie. It is a very difficult game. Goku did not really feel it in the beginning.
First, no,
Yeah,
because
to
it
shoot.
was like getting, bro, it was rough.
You
No
die a lot.
spit, no lube.
You die a lot.
Definitely didn't give me a kiss after they were done.
You die a whole lot. Even I did, but the good thing is like it's not it's punishing, but not super punishing because when you respawn pretty kind of depending on where you are in the world. A lot of times it's kind of close to where you died, and like the enemies, like their health don't respawn. Like it's right where it left off.
That is kind of helpful.
So that's kind of helpful, but it's
It
still a
like
tough
stuck
game.
at a point where I couldn't even get to the dude to shoot. Like,
You probably did a mission in the wrong order or something. You didn't turn in all those bounties, so you had no
yeah,
gear. Like there was a lot of stuff you didn't do because that's one thing the game.
hadn't even got to the area where there were shops in the first place.
The game, not only that, the game doesn't explain a whole bunch. Like them tutorials are not very helpful.
No,
And then the map
and they keep
system,
popping up like
the map
crazy.
you can turn them off,
Yeah,
which is
thank
good.
God
Yeah,
they did keep popping up.
but the map system is kind of like it's confusing. I wish they would revamp that. Like the map didn't have to be that complicated. But good thing is you can push up on the D pad. Or it's on Windows too.
Trails,
It's an Xbox game. I don't even. It's on Steam, Xbox, and Windows. I have the Windows Store version because it's Play Anywhere. So like, how me and Goku play it is like I have my home Xbox down here, and he signed in on his profile, and then I am playing on the PC. So we both can play one copy of the game via Game Share. So but yeah, like the game it has like couch co-op too. That's another thing I
yeah,
noticed. It has couch co-op in it. Um, it's like I said, really, really solid twin stick shooter. If you like those, you'll really like it. But like I was saying before, the good thing is you can push up on the D-pad and it'll tell you where you need to go.
trails helpful.
But sometimes like certain missions won't be like, for instance, when we had to plant those things, you probably would have just sat there and not known.
No,
Like, cause like, let me tell you, because first that guy that says whatever he says, like that completely didn't happen when I did it the first time.
oh really?
But yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, that's why I didn't know that to leave because that dude didn't say it. That's what I'm saying. So one thing I want to iterate is I'm sure it's supposed to say it, but the game is buggy and you know it
Yeah, I know the game's
because
buggy
it's crashed how many times on me.
like 4 times
Yeah,
now.
and I still get a good stretch in before it crashes. It's usually
Yeah,
like an hour and a half.
yeah,
And so it's not like it's doing all the time, but I'm not sure why it's doing that. It crashes on console too.
yeah. It hasn't
It
crashed on me yet.
but it does because
I don't doubt it.
I've been on the forums and stuff and talking to people and the developer. There's bugs, you know.
Of
And the
course,
thing is, that I don't know if they'll be able to fix these because
it's kind of completed.
yeah, like it's past its life. You know, they might be moving on to something else.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
they're
know.
taking it off of Game Pass.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean that it's done per se, but they released a expansion that we need to get to. There's a
Really?
yeah, I have it,
Okay.
so we'll be able to
Use that
play
one
it.
that I've already installed too. Because remember the other day I was looking
Yeah,
at all this shit, but
yeah.
because I was looking for that samurai outfit.
I think you access. I don't know about the equipment, but I know you. I think you access that content, like the missions and stuff.
Yeah,
I think you may access that after the game, like after we
after you
finish it.
complete the whole thing,
Yeah, I think.
that would make sense.
I'm not sure though. I can be super wrong, man. But
When you get to a certain point, at least, probably.
yeah, I really have a lot of fun with this game. It's not super expensive. It goes on sale. I got it on sale for like $8, man. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
No, I'm gonna get the full version when I
It's so much fun.
put my console somewhere.
It's so much fun. So yeah, it's called the Ascent. My dude Brad got me onto it. Definitely check this shit out. All
And
right.
give it a try. It's hard at first. I
Yeah.
will admit, I kind of played it and was like, whoa, no, this is hard. But give it a try. Give it a try.
Yeah, just keep playing it. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like if you like that, if you don't like twin stick shooters, it's not gonna change your mind.
No.
It's not. But if you do, like just keep playing it, and
Yeah.
like
And
it's
you'll
gonna be
get
hard.
better.
And if you can play co-op with somebody,
Oh, that
hell, that
definitely
definitely
helps.
helps. Hell, I'll play it with you. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
So, all right. So,
I'm down.
moving on to the current events. So, what I'm going to do first. Hold on. All right. So, all right. So this is the Ubisoft deal, I believe. Yeah, this is a Ubisoft deal. So
Got it.
we're going to talk about Assassin's Creed and Yasuke.
Yeah.
So here's the thing about Yasuke. I don't know nothing about his history. So Yasuke was supposed to be a black swordsman or something like that. I don't know. Like apparently Oda Nobunaga, who's a real historical person,
Hmm.
had this guy as some slave or something like that. Like the Jesuits was traveling. I don't know the whole story. I don't really care because I don't like it. Ain't that I don't dislike it. It's just I don't know about
Yeah,
it.
and it's like I know some Japanese stuff, and I remember hearing something. It was like he was once a slave, and
Right,
his slave owner got killed or something, and so that
Nobunaga.
yeah,
Yeah,
and then so he was free at that point, but because he was already like a part of Nobunaga, he like was also trained or
I have
something
no
along
idea.
those lines, and that's why he kind of became a Ronin, which is like a lone swordsman.
Well, I don't know any history about it, so I'm not gonna comment because I
Yeah,
don't know.
and then
I'll be talking on my ass.
through battles, he
So
gained the Shogun status.
So I don't, like I said, I don't know, but I don't care. That's the one thing I do not care. I don't,
Yeah,
because this is a video game,
yeah,
and the reason people are up in arms is because Assassin's Creed is a sci-fi game, but they pull from historical uh,
yeah.
characters and events.
They do, yeah.
So there's a lot of controversy about the history of all that shit. I don't know it, so you can't come to me for it. But this is what I do know. This is what I do know. This is some DEI shit. It is because they're only doing this like because they're getting ESG money for it. That's it. Nothing more.
But there was a story of
Yeah,
a
but
black
that's
Shogun.
not. I'm not. This is what I'm saying. I don't care about the story.
Okay,
I don't. I'm not commenting on that shit because I don't know about it.
okay,
But I'm saying the reason why Ubisoft put him as the main
because they're trying
character.
to cash in on it.
Yeah, it's some DEI shit. It ain't because it's cool and it's a story. They ain't doing it because of that.
Yeah,
They pandering.
yeah.
That's why I'm like, fuck them. That's it.
I'm not excited about it.
I
You
don't
see
need.
this as
Hold
like
on, let
the
me
first
finish. I'm on
document.
a rant right now. I don't need them to save me. I don't need you to represent me. I don't.
Yeah,
I can work hard myself. I've been doing it my whole fucking life. This shit is disrespectful to me when they do that. You see what I'm saying? Like it's like
yeah.
don't. They're only doing it because because he's also gay too.
What?
Yeah, they made him gay too. That's what I'm saying. They just
They
and
did.
then they're pandering to the LGBT. They did this shit for money, and then people are so blinded by all this. That's what I say. I don't give a fuck about this history shit. People missing the point. They
Of all
did
the
this shit for
extra shit they
money.
did.
They did it for fucking ESG. We know this. They've been talking about it. It ain't like it's a fucking surprise. What was the guy Larry fucking think? We're forcing behavior. This is it. It's for money, 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 money. Give
Yeah,
me. That's what it is. Otherwise, they wouldn't even did this shit.
no,
They wouldn't even consider it.
probably right.
That's what upsets me about it. It's like you guys wouldn't even fucking consider the shit if it weren't for money, and that's my problem with it. The whole thing. It's pandering, man. It's like you're pandering. No, I don't get this shit out of my face. Even the chick, she's LGBTQ. Because there's
The
two
little ninja
characters.
girl.
Yeah, you get a ninja and a samurai. You know. So and then like and the reason why I named the episode "Taking It from the Shogun" because
Yeah, I get it.
well, no, like yeah, there you go.
Saying it for all was the whole.
So I
Now I
watched.
get
Well,
why
no, I
you would
watched
say
the
it.
video, and this dude has. I'm paraphrasing, but it was something to that effect. He said you can have your gay black samurai, and now you can take it from the shogun himself. And
That's fucked up.
I fell out like I said that is so messed up, man. That is so wrong.
Well, I mean,
But
That he was not gay in the story.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't care.
Was.
That's what I'm telling you. I don't care
So
about the story.
that's where they're taking it
Well,
to
but do you see what
the
I mean? Say, for instance, let's just say I do know about him. Like, say you say he wasn't gay. And then why do they do that?
exactly why
For the money.
that's fucked
That's
up.
what I'm trying to
That's
tell you. Yeah, that's why they did
I'm
this
just
shit.
agreeing with you. That's why I'm pointing it out. Like
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
that's why they did it. Is we black screen? Is we
Possibly.
black
Yeah, it
screen?
looked like it stopped.
Why did it stop? All right, it got mad.
It got mad.
Hold on, let me see.
Said you didn't put me on loop, bro.
Nah, it did. It just it got taked off, but it'll be cool. But we good though. But yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's a they didn't do it because it was like they didn't do it because it was accurate or even because it was cool. They did it just to check a box. And that is like I feel like they just spit in my face. Like,
Yeah.
hey, we need to do this for you because we need to represent your man.
They
Get this shit
they
out of
don't
here.
need to, and it's like
Right.
it's
They
funny
don't.
because you know what though, like I can already imagine like some of the gay community be like, yeah, that's awesome, but then there's gonna be others that are still gonna also kind of be like us, like I mean, why did you do that? I can speak enough for myself, like
That's my whole point. Like, because I don't have a problem with anybody being gay, black. I'm black, hell.
honestly,
I don't care about none of that, man. I just care about having a good time playing the game. That's why I said that, and this is why I say I don't care what you do story wise. I don't care what you do. Like I don't have fun with it. Be free to do what you want. But that's not what's happening here. This is being forced in for money. And as soon as that money dries up, this is what's going to be hurtful because it is a big problem. Because like people who want to live that lifestyle, they should be left the fuck alone. And what's going to happen? What this is doing is causing people not to leave them the fuck alone.
putting them in the spotlight.
Yes, yes. It's going to. When it's going to happen is like these companies are banning this shit, and then it's going to create a really big problem for them. They only were supporting you because you were making them money. They don't give a fuck about you.
That sounds about
It
right.
is, yeah. It's fucked up, man. It's really fucked up. Because that is a big problem, man. People who are, who live that lifestyle, we don't need them like telling me to accept you. That's the first thing.
No,
We don't need that, and then we don't need the other side of people who don't live that lifestyle telling them how to live their life. Leave them the fuck alone.
yeah, let them live their life.
Yeah, like that's what we as a society need to quit trying to force each other to live the way we want people to live. You see what I'm saying? We need to
Yeah,
quit that shit, man. But yeah, like this is just some pandering shit, man. That's why I'm like, man, fuck them. They can eat a dick. Like, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I don't even fuck with Assassin's Creed anyway, but I do like some games that are in that vein. Like, there's a game called Immortals: Phoenix Rising, complete fantasy game.
yeah.
It's awesome. Really like it. But
I think I I think I
it looks
played
like
that.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
It
I played
looks
the
like
demo of
Breath of.
that.
Yeah, he probably
And it
did.
like had a bunch of Greek like
Greek.
things.
Yep.
Yeah, like she had Icarus help her and she had wings and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
remember
you
that game.
can. Yeah,
Played the
because
demo.
like
It was a good game.
that's made by Ubisoft and is made in the vein of like a style of the newer type of Assassin's Creed. 'Cause they've gotten away from the traditional Assassin's Creed a long time ago.
Yeah,
Like and people's favorite Assassin's Creed character was Ezio.
Ezio.
Yeah, from
Yeah,
Assassin's Creed 2. There's a second one. The
yep.
first one was Altair.
Altair.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the third one was
Connor. He was a Native American, remember?
well actually no. So okay, the third Assassin's Creed was Ezio again.
What do you mean?
Like you continued more along Ezio's storyline.
Wasn't Connor in it though?
And then like there was a character Black Flag. That's my personal favorite Assassin's Creed, and that was Kenway was his
Yeah,
that
but
guy.
like Connor was
And
the
then
character in 3 though. I think we're missing something.
yeah, it wasn't Assassin's Creed 3. It was called Assassin's Creed Resistance or it was,
Because he had the hood on the front, he had to attach it, remember? Yeah, he was a Native American.
oh yeah 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 the
Yeah,
one
the 3 was him because
yeah
you were
yeah
jumping from tree to
yeah
tree.
that
Yeah.
was yeah I want to say that was Assassin's Creed 4 then.
Hey, in the chat, Leokin the Sky. Hey, thank you for joining us. We really do appreciate
It's
it.
Upski.
Yeah, we appreciate that, man. We appreciate that. But yeah, But they got away from it being an assassin game a long time ago. They turned it into a selling game with Black Flag, and then they turned it into like with the Greek games like Odyssey and
Odyssey.
what was the other one? Odyssey and the Egyptian one.
They did, yeah. They
What's it called?
forget what
I
it's
forget.
called.
But yeah, those were not
Oasis or something.
something. I don't
I don't
remember.
remember it either.
But they were not Assassin's
No.
Creed game. And then they had Syndicate. That was like the one in England, I think. And that one maybe was a little more Assassin's Creedy because did that one deal with the Animus? I don't remember.
No.
Only certain ones did.
Yeah, exactly.
Only certain ones
It's a
did.
weird off branch.
Yeah, so he liked four and Black Flag. See, I'm not as I don't play them, so but it's just why is he like I'm saying it's not repeating.
playing.
Yeah, it's not repeating. I don't know why it's not doing this.
Yeah, it's
But
not
I have it on loop. I don't know why it's not looping.
I think
Right now,
one
we're
of the
talking
things that
about
was
the,
most
See,
upsetting
look,
both
it's
to
not-
Xbox
Assassin's Creed
gamers
that's coming
and
out.
to employees
Supposed to be
is
about
that,
that black
one of the
Shogun.
Shuttered
Let
studios
me-
in particular just
Let me stop that because that was talking.
And they added.
See, look, it should play forever, but it's not.
Yeah,
It's weird.
it's weird.
It's not
literally stopped right there too, and you gotta reset it and everything.
Yeah, it's weird. It did that. Yeah.
Remember, it was doing that the first time though.
Yeah, and I made sure I updated it too, so I don't know why this one is doing that. It could just be the fucking file. I don't know. I'll probably fuck.
It's all good.
It's bullshit because like I have to download the no, I don't want to fucking download the video, man. Like this is bullshit. This is goddamn bullshit. Let me redo this. No, we're not. I'm gonna do it
Yeah,
my
fuck
fuck.
would you?
Yeah, like cause it's I don't want to have to. Man, this is some hoe shit.
Well, at least throw up the shit.
Hold on, let me add this shit. Let me add a source, man. Hold on, cause this is bullshit, man. Like I had everything was working fine until this.
Yeah.
Everything was working fucking fine to this. See this fucking stupid game. Fuck this game.
That's how bad it is. That's why I was gonna say, like, just skip.
You know what? Fuck this game,
Yeah,
man.
just
We're
skip
we're
it.
moving on to the next one.
That
Fuck
works.
this game.
That works with me.
So let's talk about Sarah Bond and Microsoft. Fuck man, I'm
my God.
gonna keep Assassin's Creed that black ass screen because I don't even fucking care about that game. That game done got me in a bad mood, man.
I mean,
It got me in a fucking bad mood. So like we're gonna listen to Sarah Bond. So Sarah Bond, she's the president of Microsoft right now, Xbox, not Microsoft, but the president of Xbox, I believe.
yeah.
Yeah, president of Xbox. So they asked her because what recently happened is what's up, O? What recently happened is Microsoft they shut down a bunch of studios. Like 4 studios, Tango Gameworks, Roundhouse. There's two other ones. Arcane, the people who made Redfall and Dishonored. And the thing is, Microsoft, like we talked about this. It was like Microsoft needs to manage these companies. When they buy them, they need to be the overlords they need to be, but they never do that.
No.
They buy them, let them fuck off, and then they close them.
Yep.
That's all they do. So that's what happened here. So they're discussing, Tango Gameworks, and you may not be familiar with the Evil Within. You familiar with that game? They made that. They made Hi-Fi Rush. You familiar with
I
that?
played Hi-Fi.
Yeah, so that game did well for them, and they even said it. But listen to this.
Played Evil Within.
But listen to what she said. Listen to what
You've shown me this.
I'm just saying, like
Yeah.
people, listen to what she has to say.
We're
Listen.
good.
I think one of the things that was most upsetting both to Xbox gamers and to employees is that, one of the Shuttered studios in particular just created a hit game, did really well on Game Pass in terms of engagement, and won a ton of awards. Shouldn't succeeding in that way ensure the future of a studio?
One of the things I really love about the games industry is it's a creative art form. And it means that the situation and what success is for each game and studio is also really unique. Like there's no one size fits all to it for us. And so we look at each studio, each
Look
game
at her eyes
team, and
blinking.
we look at a
She's
full
nervous like
variety
hell.
of factors when we're
That was
faced
a hard
with sort of
question.
making decisions and trade-offs like that. But it all comes back to our long-term commitment to the games we create, the devices we build, the services, and ensuring that we're setting ourselves up to be able to deliver on those promises.
I think one of the things that was
So, yeah,
most
so for the
upsetting
most
both to
part,
Xbox
what she did,
gamers
I'm gonna go
and
ahead and
to
stop it.
employees is
What she did, and then I'm gonna mute it and just let it loop. So she basically, that was just like word salad, and like she had no answer for it.
No.
That's what it was. Like it was, and like so the question was, it was like, hey, this game, Hi-Fi Rush did well. Why, why you
Shut
close
down the
studio
studio.
down? Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. And yeah, man,
She did exactly
she
that too. That
yeah, you know,
you know,
yeah,
what's wrong with my bank account?
yeah, and I didn't get a smoothie.
They put all the money in my savings, but it comes out of my check-ins.
And my bunion was itching that morning, and then I got my grandma. I had to run her to the airport, and I didn't get nothing to
I
eat.
was getting on the east.
So I stopped at Starbucks. Like, that's what she did. She was like, "Fuck it," you know what I mean? She was like, she said, "I don't," and she cute too. That's sad. They threw a little cute ass up there.
That's
They
probably
threw her
why
to
they
the
picked
wolves,
you.
man. They threw her to the wolves because what Microsoft been doing, man. Like they're Microsoft. Look, they have fallen off the wayside. Like they have forgotten. Man, they've forgotten how to run a gaming
Yeah,
business.
I think they've like separated Microsoft from Xbox,
I
and
mean,
it's
yeah,
just like they're
yeah.
just like totally not even giving a shit about Xbox anymore.
Did you know this? They were talking about selling the Xbox brand off like years ago.
Really.
Yeah, like the CEO Satya Nadella, and this is why I think Microsoft, well, Xbox is in the way it is because this dude, he's the one, he's Microsoft CEO. He's the one making the decisions, and he's the one pushing for all this stuff, and like BlackRock's paying them too. So yeah, like they have DI Microsoft, like they forgot what it means the run a gaming business. They are literally like they are worse than Sega. They do not know what they are doing.
They're not,
They don't
not
know.
anymore.
They understand, software and Windows and all that shit, but like when it comes to games, they don't get it, man. They just don't. Like they have so many opportunities to like nail it, and they keep like since every like soon as they purchased um Activision Blizzard, like you started to see all the armor just fall off, and
Yeah,
like and they've kept this shit hidden for a long time. You
yeah.
see what I'm saying? Because like they didn't just all of a sudden start DEI and all that shit. This shit's been happening since like 28, 17 ish.
18.
It's yeah, about 17, 18. That's when that shit started to happen. Yeah, so because 2016 is like when I started to just like fall off of like fighting games. I started to notice
Yep,
shit. So it was
me
about
too.
2017 is like when that shit started. But yeah, man, it was like and also like Sweet Baby Inc. works with them. Sweet Baby Inc. works with Ubisoft.
Yeah,
That's why Assassin's Creed is the way it is.
yes,
Yeah, like Kim, the CEO was caught like in a photo of like their one of their like group, like one of their like events or something like that. So,
yeah.
yeah, the CEO of Sweet Baby Inc. was like involved with Ubisoft. So that's why all that pandering
That's
happened.
all.
Yeah, they're a disease, man. Like they're a disease. So yeah, like Microsoft also has DI framework. They're mismanaging all the IP they own. Like studio closures.
Yeah,
Like they literally make worse business decisions than Sega. So they own it all, but they just don't understand how to make it make sense. They don't know how to understand make it make sense.
I know.
Like, and then they got AI in their upcoming laptops and software that will screenshot like it'll screenshot your desktop while you're on it. Yeah, it basically spies on you, and it's supposed to be for um like for the OS to assist with searches.
What the
Yes,
fuck?
yeah. Turn that shit off right
Turn
away.
that
What
shit.
happens? Yeah, like that's coming. Yeah.
I've been warning people, and they don't believe me. They're like,
Guess who was talking about it? The CEO, Satya Nadella. Yeah, Satya Nadella. I think that's his name. How you say his name? He's an American Indian guy.
okay,
Indie guy. Yeah. So
Hindu.
yeah. So like he likes that BlackRock money. So yeah, Microsoft, man, they just kind of don't know what they're doing, man. They kind
They
of don't.
don't. They've lost touch.
Yeah, that's what it is. They lost touch. Yeah, they lost touch, and like we're not their target audience for real, man.
No,
Like we're not. Like,
no.
and the sad thing is, Microsoft does a lot of cool things. They do, like the whole cloud storage thing. That is
It
perfect.
is. That thing is glorious.
You can go from any Xbox and just
Any
pick up right where you
Xbox,
left
yeah,
off.
right where I left off, and it'll like suggest like, oh well, this game is not on this Xbox. Would you like to install it? Like,
Yeah.
we know that you, like, anytime I get on anybody's Xbox, if they don't have Rocket League, it usually will suggest it.
Yeah,
Because
because
they
it
know
knows.
it's
Yeah,
one of my main
it
games.
knows. Yeah.
What'd he say?
He said, well, also Orlando in the chat said, well, also video record the desktop. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it's going to do all that stuff. I mean, video recording is taking pictures anyway. It's just frame by frame. We talked about that yesterday.
You were saying,
Like, that's all.
like, what videos are is basically just pictures
Yeah.
taken very rapidly and replayed.
Yeah, just being played. Yeah, real time. Yeah. So, but yeah, like that's what Microsoft is about, man. So, like going forward, like when it comes to gaming, man, like my gaming thing is PC. Cause like it seems
Been a PC main though.
well, not always. Like I got into PC back right before. Celine. Let's see, about 15 years ago. But you gotta think I'm only 42 years old, so I was a console gamer for forever because I couldn't afford it. I didn't have anybody show me how to do it. Didn't know anything about it. So when I got to college, you're in a whole world of people, and this is why I like natural diversity. I'm just a natural diverse dude. I'll just go around the nerds because they like what I like. So and they showed me all this stuff, and like I remember my dude Oregano, man, he introduced me to like PC gaming. Like he was playing Unreal Tournament and Return of Castle Wolfenstein, and I've played PC games before, but like he introduced me to like the world of gaming, and I was like, holy crap, we can play this on there. He's like, yeah, man, and he was showing me how to pirate shit, and he was showing me how to. I mean, he taught me about emulators and ROMs, like all that shit, man. So
I remember you were all geeked up.
Yeah.
When I came over, like you had just like learned how to like create your own sprites on Mugen or whatever.
Oh,
Like making characters and
I
shit.
was fucking around with that, but yeah, like that's the thing, man. Like Microsoft, I've not been a console gamer. I mean, a PC gamer I've been a console gamer longer. Like just like I had specific consoles longer just because of the situation and everything I just explained. But once I got into PC game, I was like, oh man, this is way better. I was like, I can just do more.
Yeah.
And that's what I end up doing. So going forward, that's what I'll be doing, man. I'm just fuck with the PC. I mean, and like the sad thing is, like, I like what they do with their hardware, but nobody else likes their hardware. And that's because Microsoft doesn't know how to get people to buy it because they manage their fucking IP like this.
Yeah,
the way you get people to buy your shit is you have good first party titles, and they're not doing that. They're putting their shit on every platform, which I think is great for consumers. That's awesome, but it's shitty for them. Game Pass is awesome. They're doing
fucking awesome.
Yeah, but it's shitty for them. That's what I'm saying. They don't know how to manage their business. Yeah.
All I can say is poor little feller.
So
Poor
yeah,
little feller.
PC Master Race.
What he
I heard
PC's Master Race.
No, that's the thing in the gaming community. Master Race.
It is
because they say it's better.
I
mean, honestly, it is.
and I'm slowly going that way. I already got
You get the laptop, yeah, it's just better.
Like, and I know, like, if I truly want to try to get anywhere in like a stage of Rocket League, it eventually is going to have to be on PC.
Well, yeah, if
That's
you
where
play
they
competitive, so you want a higher
Frame rate.
Yeah, you want to be able to play like 120 plus hertz. Yeah, so your reactions are faster.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't play competitive, so I don't give a fuck. I'm staying at 60 until like everything is automatically 120, or I just upgrade to it because it's cheap, because it costs more. All right, so moving on, we're going to take a small break.
Smoke break.
Small
I
break.
need a cigarette.
He needs a cigarette, and we're gonna come back to the main event, which is Guardian Heroes. We're gonna get that started.
This game, dude.
One of my favorite games of all time.
Very first game me and Kev ever played together.
Very first game we played together. And
then we played Samurai Showdown afterwards.
Did we play Samurai? I can't remember, man. It's been so long ago.
I think we did play Samurai.
I mean, it could have, but I specifically remember Guardian Heroes.
So
we're going to take a small break. Give us about 5, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. What's up with it? All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is get into the game because it's very loud. There we go. All right, so welcome back, everybody. This is Guardian Heroes, the main event. So again, me and Goku gonna kind of veg out for a little bit, and just talk about it because I want to sit and talk about it before we fuck with it. I do. So I'll give you a backstory on like my experience on this game and like how I got it and how how I got to my hands. Yeah, I mean, everybody I know that plays games, I introduced them to this. So I got a Sega Saturn from my dad as a kid, and my brother went to a store called Second Time Around. Like we were big into fighting games, and so this is the era when the game cover in the back would sell it, like because there was no internet, there was no, there was commercials, but like every game couldn't pay for commercial. So he got to the store and it was a used store, Second Time Around. He was like, man, we can get this one game or this game here. He was like, no, we can get this game right here. He said it's got about 50 characters. He was like, it's got a bunch of endings and it has like 40 or something characters in it. It's a lot of characters.
And that's a selling point.
Yeah, it was like 40. He was like, he said this is a fighting game that has 45 characters. That's what he said. I said, get it.
Yeah.
I didn't even tell him to get anything else. I said, that sounds awesome. A fighting game, 45 characters. And this is at the time when like not every game was like well made. Like you were just taking a chance.
Yep.
And like I didn't really have a good taste for games as well. Hey, welcome back. Oh, thanks for waiting on us and hanging out. But yeah, like this is the time when like I was a kid. I didn't really have great taste in games. I didn't know what was what. But he brought it home and like come to find out it wasn't a fighting game. It was a beat 'em up. I was like, holy crap! Like, and then like we just had a blast with it. But the game is awesome because like not only is it beat 'em up, it's made on the framework of a fighting game for the most part. Feels a lot like Guilty Gear, but it was
the magic system.
Yeah, and it was made before games like Guilty Gear too. But like the pros of this game, like it has the best combat in the game, like for me, personally, it's just well made, it's deep, it's complex, a lot to do with it. Visually, the sprites are excellent. It is a good looking game. It has a deep story. The story is deep. Like for the most part, what ended up happening is there's like for the most part heaven and hell.
Yep.
And they're fighting, and they need warriors themselves to help them fight this war. So they created humans that use magic. That's what they did. So one of the humans though was evil, and he wanted more power, and he wanted to overthrow like one side of the war. So he wiped out a whole bloodline, like just committed genocide, and then replaced them with a fake bloodline. And then like you stumble upon a sword that comes from one of the warriors of the real bloodline. And and then you hook up with like the real princess, because the guy killed her mom. Like it is the most complex and best story in a beat 'em up ever.
And you have to play like all the different endings to really.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Doesn't explain it all the way every time.
Let me explain what he means by different endings. There's 50 different routes in this game you can take. There's a lot of game here. A lot of games. 50 different routes. 7 endings. 7 different endings. The music's awesome. You get remix and classic mode. It has RPG elements, like when you level up, you add points to your character's stats and abilities. It has a 6-player versus mode. Yeah, 6-player versus. You can turn AI on. Like, it's awesome.
That.
Yeah.
That's actually how I'll kind of warm up, is I'll just like set that all for free for all.
Yeah.
And I'll even make myself an NPC. You know what I mean?
Right.
The full pack.
Just to watch it. Yeah.
Like, warm up a little bit.
Yeah.
Then I'll turn it back to me, and I'll like bang it out with all the 6 of them, because it's free fall, so everybody against each other. Like, it's fun. You can kind of watch the little skirmishes of while you're beating up on somebody. Like, it's cool.
And what's cool about it too is like you can change. You don't have to make it free for all. You can do it like multi-team. You can make it one big team game. There's all kinds of. You can modify the rules. There's a lot to it, and that was added with remix mode. This game has a classic and remix mode. So, because the game was originally released on Sega Saturn, and this is the updated version, but it includes that Saturn version.
Thankfully,
Yeah.
I like the remix version.
I like the remix version better. I used to like the Saturn version until me and you really sat down and played it like a couple months ago.
Yep.
And I was like, oh
really
wow.
Picked up on what they fixed.
Yeah.
And it's like very dramatic. It really was. Like, it's the mixed version would be probably best now.
You got air dashes, guard breaks. You can chain your light, medium, and heavy attack now. There is a heavy attack.
But you can kind of change some of the.
Go light. You could. There was no heavy attack and there was no light, medium, heavy.
Yeah.
There was light and heavy.
Yeah.
And you couldn't chain those. Like certain characters, you can mash a button for auto combo, but you couldn't chain them. You had to. Basically, what you were doing when you went from light to heavy in that game, you were doing a link like in Street. No, you're doing a link like in Street Fighter 4.
Okay.
It's just easier. Like the frame, the window's wider. But they added a heavy attack, and then you can chain all three of those together. Like they did a whole bunch of stuff.
It's good.
There's survival maps in this game. Like there's not a traditional survival mode, but there's survival maps within the game. So yeah, so you're playing the game, and like there's like 3 points in the game where you get to this Coliseum, and it's a survival mode, and then you get to experience the like level up your character.
The best thing. So this will hint when you do play, if you get the chance to get to the Coliseum, at least grind out 2 or 3 fights.
Yeah,
that extra experience always pays off.
And what I recommend people doing, like at first to get the hang of it, play it on easy.
Oh, of course.
Because you get 99 lives. That's really what it is. But
burn 3 lives.
Yeah, and then like unlock the characters, you need to play it on normal or hard. Just play it on normal.
Yeah.
And like what I normally do is like play Han. If you want to do it the easiest way for me was play with Han, and then take the route where he gets the hero sword.
Yeah.
And then like abuse Goldie, like let Goldie do a bunch of the work. Yeah, because you can control, like you get an AI partner you can controlling.
That's actually what I liked when I was like trying to get all the characters and everything. That's what I did a lot. Honestly, was just like Goldie fucking run train on everybody. Because he gets a little excessive, and then you gotta give him his distance because he's turning everything on fire. I want to get caught on fire too.
Goldie can't set stuff on fire. He can't. Only Han can.
Okay.
Only Han. Goldie's sword never flames. Only Han.
He
will hit the ground with this fire, like, and that will hit enemies that will hit you. And then his off-screen explosion. If you're hitting an enemy that hits that, it'll be damaged. For sure. So it has that survival. It has training mode.
Yeah.
Has a training mode in it. I abuse it. I mean, that's how I unlock all that shit and learn all those moves. Yeah. I mean, that's what you have to do. You have to go in training and just practice setups. Like, okay, this will work. Oh, that's how I learned. I didn't even watch any videos. I was just like, okay, just try this, try this. It takes a long time, but I just keep trying different stuff. I'm like, okay, this works. Oh, I can try this. Yeah, it's not a problem.
It's not a long time.
I don't know if the original has training mode, but it has a versus mode that you can turn into one. Yeah, you can turn into training. And then it has online multiplayer. Now, and that's incredible because this game came out like I think 2012 or something crazy like that. I can't remember.
What, like 6 months ago? I remember we would play this, and I'd be at my house.
Did we play it? Did we play it?
Yeah, staying with we played a couple times.
Oh yeah, we sure did. We sure did. You needed to update. You needed to unlock some shit. Yeah, you telling me so. But the only cons really about the game is like it's only on Xbox right now. Because, like, I mean, you can get it on Saturn, but, like, who the hell's going to get a Saturn? But it's only on Xbox, because it's a 360 game, mind you. So if you have a 360, buy it now, before July 1st.
Yes, before the store closes.
Now, but if you have an Xbox One or a Series, then you can really purchase it for all time.
And just heads up also, like, all the games on 360 right now are fucking almost dirt cheap. So
are they?
Any nostalgia.
Probably will check them out. Is there some
nostalgia games, any games that you used to play back in the day that was on 360, now is the best time to try to snatch them up before they're
They're doing that flash sale. Yeah, and the only way you'll be able to access them is through emulation. You know what I mean? But and not everybody knows how to do that.
Or good enough PC.
Yeah, I know.
Some shit.
Yeah, but yeah, like, but this game fortunately is preserved for the time being because you can get it on Xbox One and Series X and S. So this is backwards compatible. And then like the online does work, but just understand that it's delayed base, so it's not as good as what we get now as rollback.
Yeah.
And then this can be emulated on Windows, so do keep that in mind. So with that being said, I'm gonna let them break out with the intro because the intro is kind of cool. Where's the intro at? It should be in health and options. Let's see. Where is the intro at? You can look at the intro somewhere. The gallery. There it is. Yep. Here's the intro. Intro's cool. Bonus.
And this is the Sega Saturn intro. Hold on, there's a way to full screen it. There we go. Let me see if it's playing. And like what I'm gonna have to do is like lower the music. It's like
It's like Red Barn. It wasn't Red Barn.
it's a loud game.
It is.
It's a very loud game. And they added voice effects to the intro. Listen.
Yeah. That wasn't the original.
Nope. This is definitely the original video. See, I can play with Serena and since you never said any of that, it's cool. Ready, look. You got it. Ready, boy, look. Look at it.
Fucking incredible for its day, and still fucking holds up pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah, see, he said the music was really loud. I told him, I was like, yeah, I gotta turn it down. This is a loud game.
Sorry about that.
I turned it down, though. So he says her name. Let's go. Alright, so that was the intro. So we just gonna play the first level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't usually play it a lot. We just kind of give it a little
First, so you can change the mode to classic and remix, original remix. You can have Xbox Live so people can join midway. Like it's awesome. So and it still works. Just understand it's delayed based, so depending on your connection, the results may vary. Go ahead and buy in, brother. Yeah, this is where you buy in at. I'm going with Samuel Han. You know why his name is Samuel Han? Because the guy who made the game, his name is Han. Like, he's a Japanese dude, one of his names is Han. And this game has a lot of like dialogue in it too. So we're gonna skip it just for the sake of the show.
Yep.
Oops. And like how the game works is it's not a beat 'em up in the traditional sense where you can just move anywhere, but there's 3 planes, kind of like Fatal Fury and stuff like that. And this makes it awesome, so you can stay out of each other's way. You see what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, NPCs don't mind jumping in your shit, though.
Oh no. It's just the way it is.
I know. I've gotten used to it. Goldie's really bad. Like I said, usually if I was just trying to hook it up shit, I just turn it down crazy. Then my distance was
Right. It's like, yeah, he'll protect you because he can't die. That's the thing. Like there's always a character with you. Like right now in this arena, but you can't give her commands. She's in the background here.
Yeah.
But you get this gold undead warrior, and that's what we want to let people see. At least get to him.
Okay.
And so they can see who he is.
Yep.
But
Talk about it.
yeah, but you can give him commands throughout the game. My bad. The guys weren't coming to the front, and I was getting lonely.
I know.
I was like, I gotta hit something.
Jump back. I had to jump forward. Back here.
I can change that in the air? Hold on, look. Oh wow, I'm gonna try that out again. Ooh, look. I can go up and change directions. Look.
Oh, when you dash.
Yeah, then I can. Yeah, no, like when I do this move like this, I can change directions. Yeah, I can dash in different directions. And I'm not worried about too much us getting hit because we're not playing the whole game. Yeah. Because you share credits in this game too, but on easy you get 99. So I think that's the difference. Is just the AI gets you get more lives maybe, but you can't unlock characters on. You can't unlock them on
That's the only damage that I've been taking of the
Wow! They're trying to run.
Yeah.
Oh, here's my favorite part right here. How's the music now? Oh, tell me. How's the music now, big dog? Here's my favorite part right here.
I put down the controller.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Push the button.
That's badass. I remember the first time I heard him do that, dude. Like, I remember exactly where I was sitting, too. I was in my mom's house. We were kind of in, like, the little second living room, the dining room. The TV was, like, right here. I was on this... The house was filthy as shit because my brother and sister was messy, but that happened. I was just like... I paused the game for a second. I was like, that was awesome. It was rad, dog. Come on. Midnight, man. Try to throw him. I know. I can keep air dashing. You notice that? Look. Look. Air dash. Air dash. That's crazy. Let me see. See, look, you just keep air dashing. That's neat. See, I'm still learning shit about remix mode. You see what I'm saying?
We learned so much shit that you unlock.
He's more of a hand-to-hand guy, so he only has like one magic spell, but like his physical attacks are awesome.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like Guile. He has like really good normal. You got fucked, boy. Yeah, I have to turn the volume down by 50% with this game because it's just loud. So. But yeah, again, thanks for hanging out and letting us know what's going on, man. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we can definitely get you in on the show next month, man. We just gotta get what you plan, and we gotta connect. We'll hook up.
Yep, I'll come swoop you.
Might want to be around here when I'm swinging this big sword.
But I'm also like trying to like her. She's already fucked me up twice, dude. Ain't taking damage for
And I'll fuck him up. You see him in the corner? Now don't push the button. See the so Death wears metal robes. Like, and they changed the dialogue. Every line of dialogue's been changed from the classic. I think if you play classic, you'll see all the classic dialogue maybe. So, definitely give it a try.
Tell me that.
Yeah, so the Iron Deviltry. See, look, check him out. Here's the sword right here, boy. Not anymore. Said, what the fuck? He said, what's this shit, man? I wouldn't have been saying what gives, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, man. You got robots shooting laser beams and people shooting lightning. That wouldn't be too crazy.
I would be that too.
Yeah. This is probably it. Like, why are you taking my sword?
I'd be upset. Like, where the fuck's my sword going?
And then you get, as Han, you get a regular sword. But, like, there's another hero like this. An undead guy that you fight. And he was actually on your side. And then he drops his sword for Han. And Han gets it's blue instead of red in the middle. It's gonna set shit on fire too. It gives them a fucking killer stat boost. So that's Garden Heroes, and like after every level, you get you get your experience. You get to allocate it to different different stats, and it's a cool game. It has multiple routes, and it's cool as hell. And like for him, I normally do like strength and shit. So, but yeah, that's Garden Heroes, y'all. So, I really like this game, and I'm gonna go ahead and kill it. Really big fan of this game, and I hope you guys check that game out. I hope you guys like that because man, I actually want to like play it now. We might have to come back and play it.
Many robots, but
Yeah,
might end up
yeah,
playing.
we might come back to. I gotta get some food though. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much the show, everybody. I want to close this out. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to hang out with us. We appreciate everybody in the comments. Appreciate you. Oh, thanks a lot. But review your games. I'm gonna go over my spiel because it is important. If you like a game a whole lot, you know, especially if it's indie, review it because it really helps them out. It gives them visibility on the platforms that you review them on. Because they're the ones that are saving the industry right now, man. I'm telling you, because AAA space is like really, really bad, man. It's really bad, and
For the money at that
yeah,
point.
they're in it for the money. So, and it's just there's no it kills creativity. You're getting that creative stuff in indie spaces. So support them, and if you like a game, share it. Like share it just like we have.
Just like we do.
People will really, really appreciate it, especially if you show them something that is really cool they've never seen before. That's what this channel is all about. Again, thanks again for hanging out. We're glad you're able to join us. Tune in again next month for more. We may have a special guest. We will see how it goes. This stream is already on YouTube. I'm gonna edit it and cut it up. I'm not gonna edit out the Assassin's Creed Black video because
It just deserved it.
well, yeah, and I don't feel like taking the video down and uploading it again to do
Yeah.
that. It's a pain in the ass. So I'll have to wait 24 hours for this video to finish because I can't edit it until like 'cause if I try to edit it now, it won't because it's not. So yeah, it's still uploading to YouTube. So I have to wait till it's fully uploaded and then I cut it and then it'll process it and then it'll re-push it out and then I'll put all the timestamps and shit in. So, but this is where you can find us. You can find Goku. Where can you find you, Goku? I know I got your Twitch. I got your Twitch at twitch.tv/Son Goku Black. Where else can they find you?
Used Twitch in a while, but now I'm back on like Facebook and TikTok.
Well, Facebook is usually
all them stuff.
private.
Yeah, well, agreed.
But
So yeah,
shit like that is usually stuff that's more public.
yes, yeah. So
What's your TikTok, man?
I don't.
You don't
no,
know
I
it?
don't have a TikTok actually. It's,
TikTok.
I was on.
And you can catch me over on X and Twitter at Kev Galaxybender. So that's where you can catch me.
Yeah.
Where can they catch you at, Goku?
Honestly, I guess I'm not really doing much
Okay.
out there. I guess Discord, I'm kind of like been doing stuff for that
Private too, to be honest.
Royale thing. Like, you can catch me on there.
All right.
But yeah, I guess, yeah.
Well, we do a show once a month. It's usually like the fourth Saturday. We usually try to do. Again, this show is on YouTube, so it will be edited later. Look for the edited version soon. With that being said, thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. We do appreciate it. Everything did go well except the Assassin's Creed video, but it's cool. That wasn't even our fault. It's something wrong with the video or the fucking
file
or even the broadcaster itself. But yeah, again, thanks for tuning in. See y'all again next month. Goku and Kev the Galaxybender is signing off.
Peace.
Peace.